Them talk say make we no talk, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic, and if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. He go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Can in the touch like every corner, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you ladder, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make we shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Woman picking they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk, but thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come. Maiyegun la wa mo la mo do. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun la wa mo.
Hello there.
Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Maiyegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
It's gonna be a good night.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun dá wa sí. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í kó níbẹ̀ o. Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Maiyegun máa wí.
Good evening to you, good morning to you, good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. And yes, this is Maiyegun Live.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. Maiyegun diary, Maiyegun number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o, kẹ́gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Maiyegun diary.
Now this is what they call it don't happen. It don't happen. It don't chele. It don't happen. Share the broadcasting.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Sọ pé
Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. àníyẹ̀sùnra jíjó ìgbádìyẹ àníyẹ̀sùnra pẹ̀sìdó bá rú sí o.
àníyẹ̀sùnra kí Maiyegun ti dé. Yes. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you once again, and good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. And this is Maiyegun live. And from wherever you are watching from, as you are settling down to be part of this session tonight, again, remember, take a minute, like the video, which is your first offering, share the broadcast, and subscribe if you haven't already. Then you probably will never regret doing so. The news flying everywhere in the last 48 hours is the twist, the chess game that Bokwari and his cabal are about to play the Bodilon landlord. This is the time that many of you, as I have told you, brethren, in this temple of truth, as I have told you many times, that a time is coming that they are going to do everything to emotionally blackmail you into at least giving them some shoulders to cry on. APC, Egbekegbe, that has been destroying the lives of an average Nigerian for the past 7 years. All of you have been hitting your breakfast cold. All of you have been the victims of Bokwari's government. Your human rights abuses and all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, the people that brought the devil, they are about to taste from the pudding. So let's start from here. The twist coming. Na lie, na lie, na lie, na lie, na lie. Na lie, don't they turn to na true. And the people I actually want to feel for tonight, not really that I really care about you, but I'm going to talk more about you tonight. And you are likely going to have to figure out where you fit in what I'm about to say. Listen to me. Na lie, na lie, na lie. Good luck, Egbere Jolantan is APC member. I know it's so difficult for some of you. Maiyegun, don't say what you don't know. I know. I understand. But maybe by the time we get to the middle of this conversation tonight, maybe I would have helped your mental health to some level of manageable level. So that last, when good luck Egbere Jolantan will now come public, you at least have something to console yourself and say, Maiyegun told us, especially when Maiyegun explained it. I believe, Jare, even if good luck Egbere Jolantan is not going to be their candidate in APC, waiting in name they do for APC, I know it's a battle, especially for some of you who always see him as elder statesman. Oh, a very good man who doesn't like wahala. Oh, a very, very honest and sincere man that doesn't like dirty politics. Jonathan should not soil his name because of this nonsense, I know. But my dear brothers and sisters, my dear daddies and mommies, look at me very well. Look at me. I know you are seeing me here. They are about to break your heart beyond repair. I am here to offer you the glue you are going to use to hold it together. Maybe make your fragile heart, make it or coat it with the paradise of truth that I'm about to tell you. It is true. Good luck Egbere Jolantan is a member of APC. And on this platform, more than a year ago, Omoyele Sowore muted in detail these plots it sounded so ridiculous to many of you. Like, no, come on, man. Yeah, we know that Goodluck Jonathan may be kind of not acting or being active too much in PDP and all of that. But come on, forget it. Waiting Jonathan, what this on makeup. I know many of you who have been feeling like that. But the last 48 hours has been so uneasy for you. Because it be like say, na lie. Don't they turn to na true. Maiyegun, where you get your own? Where? Make I not waste your time. Now, true. Goodluck Jonathan is a member of APC. But there are some other conspiracy key things that comes to play. Now, dear me, I come in. Now that link, that missing link, that your why? Jonathan, why? I am here to help you fill in the gap. But do you know one thing? Even if you spend your night with me tonight, or you watch this video later, until the last minute, you are still going to be telling yourselves, no, it's impossible. But make I not waste your time. Now, this guy, for those of you who know this guy very well, his name is Bashir Ahmed. He is the special advisor to Buhari on social media matter. Twitter, Instagram, let's see this or TikTok. This is Buhari's special advisor on that. Plus Garbage Shehu, Femi Oponu Adesina, Loretta Onoche, and none like that. And this guy Tokamo said, when I shared the news of former President Jonathan joining our party, his uninformed supporters insulted me, saying that can never happen, even in the wildest dream. They should know that we know something they don't know, and not everything plan and execute on social media. You see that the moment this guy tweeted this today, or more, those who said when Jonathan denied and said when they bought a 100 million naira form for him, and Goodluck Jonathan said it's an insult for anybody to go and buy form for him when he didn't buy any form by himself. And in fact, he is not even a member of APC. He's an elder statesman who is working for international blah, blah, blah. Why they are insulting Jonathan with 100 million naira form? The truth came out later. Now, Jonathan himself gave the money to Jigawa State Governor. Now, Jigawa State Governor buy his own form. APCO. Then bought another form, gave it to the Fulani Yetiala, who said they sold their cows. I don't know all of you who bought cows from Fulani Yetiala in the last 72 hours. So they raised 100 million. So we realized that they didn't raise any money. It was Jonathan. This is not even like people are buying to drag him to APC. No. This is a long time plan. And I will tell you a few things ahead too. So they gave them money to go and buy the form. And he said he rejected it. No, it's an insult. Now, the information at our disposal says, in fact, Jonathan don't fill the form. And they are about to submit it. In order to further confuse you, Jonathan did Senegal now. That is one thing that, yesterday, they debunked the rumor that they bought a form for him. Towards the evening, they started hearing the fact that Jonathan even met with the people who bought him form. And he has accepted the form. And he has also accepted the APC membership in Otuoke. So the Otuoke APC chairman, Otuoke Ward, already gave Jonathan membership card. So in order to further confuse you, Jonathan de Senegal this morning, they say all these things are just rumor. Then the APC chairman in Bayelsa said he is yet to receive the formal information that Jonathan has joined them. So Jonathan hasn't joined them to further confuse you. But my point is this. Somebody way there with Buhari said, when they told you that he has joined, you uninformed. Blessing at that thing will come be the cold, pure water with them pour for your chest, like say, ah. Now, the last thing we everybody they wait for now is make Jonathan come tell them if true, he don't join APC. But me can tell you waiting out here. Because they will still deny until everything come to play and they will say, ah, or something like, okay, that makes sense. They said as part of the plot that they are looking at, how can we protect the calamity, the criminality, the crimes committed by this APC, Egbekegbe? Number one, Tinubu no day plan. Ah, oh my show. All of you, Tinubu, Lagos Abobaku. Eh? Ah, oh my show. You are not in any way in the plan. The plan was, should we postpone election and just make sure that no election, or should we just go for the broke, get somebody from the north and just elect the person, rig the person in and then damn the consequences? Or should we get a southerner who is ready to play ball? Or what about Jonathan? At least he can come back, spend 4 years, and then we get somebody who is going to replace him, to deputize him. And in 4 years, we monitor him. We know he can't do anything anyway. And then in 4 years, he's gone, and the power is back here. So everything that is going, even if he launch a probe, if he launch anything against us, in 4 years, we can make the entire country ungovernable anyway. So in 4 years, the power comes back. So that is where this issue of Jonathan comes in. Oh. Now they said, laye ko le happen. Now Tinubu boys they talk. Oh. Laye, forget it. They will dare not. They will just break APC. They will just finish everything. We want to do primary. That is where Tinubu made this statement. That was when he made this statement. I think I shared that with you yesterday. Was that not? Remember, in Yoruba. She get here. Amadini. Google plan, any plan, Tobani, Amadi, primary ni. Tobade no me, Makpadasile. So what he was saying there is that we will push and we will go for primary. Yeah, I will push it to the best of my ability. And if they beat me, I'll come back home. Omoko si primary. Entonrayi primary call, primarani. You know what they told Tinubu? And then others in APC, Egbekegbe. Gandola in Kano is already anointed his own deputy to succeed him. El Rufaya in Kaduna already endorsed the senator to succeed him. Tinubu, that had no single 8 years when he was governor of Lagos State. Tinubu has already endorsed Sanwo-Iku for second term. But Tinubu now stopped other people from buying form ni. Tinubu stopped you from buying form ni. Now Buhari self stop you from buying form ni. Abi, for. So when you see Lagos Abobaku, when you are talking about Tinubu's picking governor and picking position and doing all of that in his own little fiefdom in Lagos. Now, so then tell him for Abuja, that's what they told me. Oh. They told him, they said, listen, all this bragging about primary and all of that, that's nonsense. Once the president says this way, all of us will have to queue behind him. And that's it. That's the final. And Tinubu knows that. Primary call, Pramarani. He's going to walk into on May 30, he's going to walk into that place where they will do the APC Congress as your usual national leader, not even as aspirant. And he's going to walk out of the place as your national leader, Mabubu Aranyilo. But you know where the whole thing now get ridiculous is this? They told him, they said, but Tinubu stop you from buying form. You know, that's their usual line. If you know, say you want to challenge him, why don't you go and buy form? Tinubu stop you, ni. So what they are now telling everybody is that Buhari stop you, ni. Buhari told everybody to go and buy form. You know how many people will buy form to be presidents, including Tinubu? Everybody buy form. You said more anything. Lórí platform yìí ẹ máa jókòó báyìí nílé báyìí máa wò pé ọmọ yìí gbígbà kí pé kẹ mú mi ni kẹ mú Maiyegun kékeré tọ́mi bá ba Maiyegun ọmọ òṣì ẹlẹ́nu yẹn máa yá ọmọ ẹnu pẹ̀lú ẹnu ẹ burúkú yẹn. I know mo mọ àwọn èèyàn tó ń wò mí tó máa ń wò mí báyìí tó máa pẹ́ and it's true. I know some of you are watching me right now and you've been watching me for a very long time and your wish is that man, I wish I can grab this boy. This boy that is talking anyhow. Make I just grab him and just give. I know. But you will come back here, and I'm going to continue to try and open your mind from all of the lies they have locked you into for so long. Some of them by yourself, by the way. Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, when he finally comes out, the question people are asking, including you, so many of you, the question is, wetin they go come take campaign? What are they going to say? What is Goodluck Egbere Jolantan going to say about PDP? What is PDP? What is APC, Egbekegbe, Layamo, Tinubu and gang? How are they going to campaign for Goodluck Egbere Jolantan when he becomes their presidential candidate? In your lifetime, see miracle they happen. Now, that's how you will know that Nigeria is not for you. You can make mouth, you can brag here and there. We'll deal with our leaders. We need to show our leaders, right before your eyes. Things that you never believe can ever happen in your life is about to happen. It's happening. And if you are just joining me, wait Maiyegun they talk. Jonathan to join Nini. What are you saying, Maiyegun? Are you saying that Jonathan has joined APC? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because it's not just me. Now, person where they inside the asshole rock, talk him. But you where they, Ilasa Maja, Will Smith. Iwo Okokomaiko, Abba Einstein. You want to question me and say, Maiyegun, you need to go and find the fact. What is this? This is one. Yeah? And the guy actually was taking a jibe at all of you, the doubting Thomases. He said, when he told you that your hero, Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, is coming to join APC, yeah, you what? You felt like, I know some of you are already saying that if you like, you should join. It's more than that. It's more than that. Don't worry. It's more than that. I'm still coming. But you see this guy, now on this same Elon Musk Twitter, Abi Mark Zuckerberg Facebook. Now there, these guys were telling us about this Goodluck Egbere Jolantan. For a flashback, for those who know this guy, in one of his former tweets, reminding people, the man called Goodluck Egbere Jolantan. Goodluck Jolantan has also questions to answer. Sambo Dasuki has ate all these yams under his watch. In Nigeria now, nobody is above the law. This was them when they came to power, when this boy became special advisor to Buhari on Twitter matters. Also on that same street, they said, despite 60 years in power, Ex-President Goodluck Jonathan couldn't provide portable water for residents of his home community, Otuoke. Ladies and gentlemen, the same Bashiru also said, the calculation is simple. Buhari will make 1 naira to $1, 170. Jonathan owns his 198 naira to $1. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan is now the member of APC, Egbekegbe. But you see the Yoruba APC, the Southwest APC, they play Ludo with Bokwari. Bokwari, they play, what think Bokwari they play? They play chess. So they thought that going into an alliance with the devil will get them closer to the crown of ruling Nigeria. So they brought in Bokwari. Now, Bokwari is about to use one stone to finish all of them. In this case, so Bokwari's cabal. Now, on the other hand, some said the reason why Goodluck Egbere Jonathan will not mind anything, including whatever you say, when he eventually comes out to tell you why he's joining APC, Egbekegbe, they said, do you know that those who kicked Goodluck Egbere Jonathan out of PDP, they are now the ones who want to control PDP, who are now in PDP, who want to be president under PDP. Now, so it can't be payback time. Atiku, the man that gave Bokwari his private jet for campaign, plus 6 billion naira that he publicly confessed as his own donation of bringing Bokwari to power. Then we are talking about Saraki Sarakonda. Saraki as well also bragged at some point that all of the money they spent in Southwest to buy votes and make sure that APC, Egbekegbe, was able to get their way in Southwest and North Central, including Kwara, that Bukola Sarakonda, spent that money. The video is online where he said that too. So today, the people who are now in PDP, they are now Atiku and Saraki, Tambuwa. Sure, you remember that in 2011, when Goodluck Egbere Jonathan became the president of Nigeria after the election, they now zoned the speakership of the House of Representatives in Abuja. They zoned it to Southwest Nigeria, that is Yoruba land. Now, when that was zoned to Yoruba land, because Tinubu and gang were among those who helped Goodluck Egbere Jonathan to come to power in 2011. You remember this story, a long story, so don't let me bore you with it. There's something I want to bring out anyway, yeah? So they now said that the Yorubas in PDP, they are going to present the speaker. Do you remember that it was Tinubu and gang who decided to go and bring Tambuwa from Sokoto, despite the fact that PDP presented Akande? You remember Mulikat Akande, the former House of Representatives member from Osun? She was nominated in 2011 to fill in the Southwest slots in the political permutation of the PDP at the time. But Tinubu and gang, using the numbers of those who never wanted the Goodluck Egbere Jonathan to be PDP candidates, but they themselves, they are PDP legislators. Yeah? Disgruntled ones, plus the members of ACN, Tinubu's political party from Lagos. Yeah? They collaborated, build up the number, and they promoted Tambuwa against Mulikat Akande, the Yoruba woman that should have been speaker at the time. That was what brought Tambuwa, because Tambuwa was in PDP. Tinubu was in ACN. So they collaborated since PDP was in power. That was how Tambuwa became speaker. And since then, that was the beginning of the end of Goodluck Egbere Jonathan. When the moment came for them to go and start APC, So it was also easier for Tambuwa, Tinubu, Saraki, Atifku, and the rest of them to congregate easily again. Since Jonathan was weak, as they said, that was how they became members of APC, Egbekegbe. And when Jonathan left, Tambuwa in 2015, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan wanted to go for second term. Tambuwa decided as a speaker, he wanted to be governor. So when the change thing happened, Tambuwa became governor of Sokoto from speakership. That's how Tambuwa became governor. And then today, Tambuwa is back in PDP. He wants to be president. So Goodluck Ebele Jonathan doesn't really fit into the arrangement anymore. So he knows that the only people who have kept him and protect him according to his own people is Bokwari. Now it seems that the hunter is about to be hunted. So if you think there is shame in politics, then you probably don't even have an idea what Nigeria politics is all about. Forget shame, they have none. Integrity, now they make up all those numbers. A very man of this and that, all those things are in your head. By the time you come closer to what these guys are up to, you probably will just have to slap yourself and say, man, how did I believe all of this in my life? Oh, man, this whole thing is mad. That's the reason why some of us don't believe in the rotten and the nonsense they claim to be putting together, because we know where it's all going to end. So the bottom line is this. You know that APC, if they decide to conduct election, they don't do election. You are all dreaming. You want to PDP and all of this. You know, let me tell you this. Last night, I told the obedient. I said, my dear friends and my dear friends and brothers and sisters, dear obedience, I love your enthusiasm. I love your optimism. I kind of love your energy. It is pretty much like a bottled frustration. That's what Nigeria is. Many of you are so frustrated with what Nigeria has done to you. And to some of you, you just need somewhere to release the energy. Obi, terente, obi, terente, obi, terente, obi, give us obi, obi, give us obi. I love the energy, but the plan has nothing for any of you. And just as many of you are going to be so disappointed, I'm coming to the Tinubu. Wait, on head, I go finally break the final coconuts. We'll go get to that part. But Obi, the plan of a PDP, according to what we know, is very simple. So many of you feel like, how could Bokwari spend 8 years, destroy Nigeria, and then they decided that they are going to bring another northerner? Exactly, that's exactly what is going to happen. Listen, by the time Goodluck Ebele Jonathan join, and PDP finally finalize whatever they are putting together, which I'm going to tell you. Yesterday, as much as all of you are making mouth, making threats, doing this and that, if they don't bring the party to president to South, we'll break up, we'll do this. I like that. I like that energy. Like I said, yesterday, PDP came out and they said, listen, we are not zoning. Everybody go try and lock. This whole thing not be about zoning. Nobody just want to be say go Twitter, they make mouth, they do all of that. We not send you. Listen. The situation where you did right now, PDP is positioning themselves as listen, if you like, no vote for us. Now your problem. You go meet Bokwari Pro Max, anything where you see, may you take arm. You know, do shakara for us. If we no give you this or give you that, you are not going to vote, and we no care. We will do as you like. So before they were playing hide and seek, they were disguising. Abi, all of you who are not members of PDP, but you have been singing Obi, all about Abi. Yesterday they said, listen, no zoning. Oh yeah, nothing like South or North or anything. Everybody go try and lock. Anybody will win. Whoever comes out, what have you, is going to be the candidate. Now democracy. And that is so easy to program, you see. Don't deceive yourselves, okay? You want to vote for Obi. Hey. Obi is going to save Nigeria. Hey, yeah. If we miss this Obi, he's an economist. Maiyegun, what are you talking about? Maiyegun is an economist. He's somebody who knows what he's doing. Oh no, hey, yeah. Tell me about it. Oh yeah, go on. Go ahead. If PDP fail to give us Peter Obi, we are going to. I will just vote for APC. Oh, honestly speaking, oh, then amazing, Misha. Sorry, guys. You know what happened is this. If you have been spending a lot of time on Twitter, and you see people flexing, especially on this issue of politics, if you witnessed the time when they were doing NSAS and everything was going on fine, you mess with the wrong generation. Tell them. They just mess with the wrong generation. You will never try this again. This generation will be all of you on Twitter that time. Look at this story. Everybody run. Hey, they are killing us. They are shooting us. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. They are shooting us. You better believe. Naija long baby. Oremi. Naija ni won baby. After that, people will say, yes, Soros okay. Soros okay, mommy. They shout, your mandate and then obedience. So I love your energy. It's good. I mean, go on Twitter. You enjoy them. The bands, all of that. The meme. Story. People will go decide, will go be their candidates. These are the people who are coming from the system. Former senator, present senator, former House of Rep, former this, former governor, former DSA, former this, then local government exco, and all of those things that you know who controls who and what goes into what. They said they are already. Now that's because they felt like in PDPO, which I have told you for a while, I said in PDPO, they have no plan, of giving their presidential candidate to anybody in the South. Beku leku. Beku leku. PDP no care. To them, they believe that it is somebody from the North that can win for them. Guess what? Now the people who started APC, funded APC, now them go be your candidate in PDP. They are now putting your Peter Obi as a second option. May go deputize. Vice President to Atiku Abubakar. Person will go Harvard though. Peter Obi will go Harvard. Just like they brought a Shagari grade 2 teacher. And then they now use the who be a deputy? Who was a vice to Shagari at the time again? Remind me, please. Well, maybe that one is too far. Bokwari, a dropout Megad. Imagine, to be a Megad, to be a Megad, you don't need too much education. Even at that, this breeding mannequin, Bokwari, is the dropout. Dropout Megad. Now he be president. Senior advocate of nonsense, lawyer, professor, is the vice president. So they are now saying that if you like, don't follow, no matter. The whole permutation is to make sure that they bring somebody from the North. This is going to be North versus South. Make you not lie yourself. Forget it. This is going to be about religion. And this time around, we are desperate. That's PDPO. We will not vote if they give it up. Who want you to vote? Don't vote now. Who cares? But the funniest thing is this, now where your confusion go can get grade, like maximum grade is that Jonathan. Good luck, Jonathan Ahmed Lawan. We got Jonathan Lawan or Good Luck Lawan 2023. Or Good Luck Zulum 2023. They don't perfect time. Now you they prepare for election. Now you they find PVC. What do they want to be your PVC do? Now Mumu they get PVC. They ask you, go get PVC, go get PVC. Ask them to use it for who? For Showore. Showore is also contesting. Kingsley Mohalu is contesting. But many of you are getting your PVC. For who? My PVC is for Peter Obi. Okay now. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah, love vote Peter Obi for president. It is all messed up. And this is where all of you, the Lagos Abobakus, the Oshogbo Alimajiris, the humbled slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, your uncles and aunties abroad, the Mumumadus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers, the crumb eaters, crumb chasers, ass lickers, whore risers, every one of you, una don't gamble, una don't lose. Now just waiting Yoruba called Akwibo, remain for many of you now. But do you know why this is going to happen? And why you are never going to escape the highest of the highest of the disgrace that this whole journey is going to take you? They said the primary thing is to help the aṣíwájú àwọn olè, the aṣíwájú àwọn atọ̀ọ́lé, the aṣíwájú àwọn agbèrò, jagabanditi, was to help milk whatever they can milk from him. For people who have sat with him in private, they said, he never stopped bragging that whatever money cannot do, more money will do it, which is true. And as we are watching this video today, they are now ready for showdown. The usual Ileri Alangba. Eliza with a beating chest, it beating chest. Alaye, Omako theory fall down on it. A lot happened that some of you, because you are suffering from Stockholm syndrome, you have forgotten, most of you deliberately, but some of you now because Shibina Ninja, there's so much to think. There's so much to process at a time. And at the end of the day, as one calamity, they happen. The other one, they happen. Calamity upon calamity. Which one you want to remember? Well, me, that's why we call this platform MaiyegunsDiary Politico. Maiyegun, why do you always come online? Because a lot happen every day. The only way I can keep the record is to always open the diary with all of you every now and then, and we record the events. What happened yesterday? You remember January 13, 2020, your broadcast on, I said, okay, maybe I go check the diary. What happened that day? Baba, go and check that video. You did the broadcast that day. That broadcast is about, so that I can help your Stockholm syndrome or selective amnesia, whatever it is that you are suffering from. The day of Tinubu's destruction started a long time ago. But many of you thought you could whisk your way through it. You could wriggle your way through it and come out unscathed so that you can say, master, Tinubu master, and begin to flex about on nothingness. Make I do some quick flashback, ladies and gentlemen. The disgrace of Tinubu you are about to witness. The monumental demystification of the Lagos landlord that you are about to witness is going to come with so much victims, political wreckages that are going to claim a lot of political casualties. I am saying this to you because I know you all watch me. Yeah, you sit down there, they watch me. This boy don't start again. What's he talking about tonight? I know. Just sit down there and listen to me. Oh. This disgrace didn't start yesterday. It did not start last year. It did not start 2 years ago. In fact, it didn't start in 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, Tinubu's destruction, political demystification. After Tinubu used Yoruba to rise to political prominence, yes, Tinubu and gang, they rose to political prominence in Yoruba land. After they used the political marginalization of the Yoruba people, the structural imbalance of Nigeria, where Yoruba people have been so shortchanged in the scheme of things, they rose through what they call political activism. That was how Tinubu became popular. Then he became an household name that offered to help the Yorubas to attain and enjoy true federalism in a contraption called Nigeria. They said they wanted restructuring. They will get Yorubas through federalism. They will ensure that Yorubas controlled the affairs of Yoruba land. They even promised they were going to bring about regionalism if the Yorubas are decided to give them power. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 22 years down the line, okay, let's flash back a bit. 7 years ago, 15 years into the lies and the charade of manipulating the Yorubas into believing that Tinubu and his gang, they were indeed Afenifere. Afenifere in Yoruba means people who want you, who want good for you. Yeah, I want you, and I want good for you. So if you call yourself Afenifere in Yoruba land, you are considered the true bloodline of Awolowo. People who really loved Yoruba people, who loved Yoruba land, and they will die protecting and fighting for Yoruba land. So Tinubu and gang, they rode on the back of this into the heart of the core Yorubas in Yoruba land. But 22 years down the line, Yorubas have become poorer. Yoruba lands have become more underdeveloped. Yoruba land, Yoruba children have become poorly educated, mostly miseducated. Yoruba lands are now parading graduates that are unemployed, graduates that are unemployable. And this is the legacy of Tinubu and gang. But it became worse when they felt like they became more than savior that could decide for the destiny of the Yoruba people politically. They have the money, especially since they have the key and access to the biggest economy in the entire West Africa, if not Africa, city by city, range. Lagos. That makes them so rich. He cut a niche for himself there. Own the 1/3 of the entire, resources in that state. But guess what? He became more, ambitious. He forgot that the Yoruba people that he promised 23 years ago, that all we needed was a democracy. And we also needed the pro-Yoruba political groups that would champion the interest of Yorubas in Yoruba land and in Abuja and even outside Nigeria. So 23 years down the line, Tinubu is now the shaky. Tinubu who cannot even attend any hospital in any part of Yoruba land for his own medical attention of medical care. Tinubu whose children are pretty much, part owners of the government and the people's properties in Lagos and beyond. That Tinubu is coming back, promising you 23 years after they promised us democracy, what we needed as Yoruba people in order for us to be in charge of our own destiny. We still don't have electricity. We still don't have good schools. We still don't have good health care. We still don't have good roads. We don't even have a working rail system, reliable one. We don't have power. We don't have all these things. 23 years after, Tinubu wants to be president. But 7 years ago, he made a deal with the devil. That deal with the devil brought us not just poverty. It, in fact, brought us terrorism, insecurity. And our people today are where? In refugee camp in Kobe, Tinubu will not even mention their names. He will never even acknowledge that. But yet, 7 years down the line, after making a deal with Bukwari, the demystification of Tinubu started. It did not start yesterday, like I said. It didn't start a year ago. It did not start 2 years ago. It started immediately. Bukwari and gang took power. I'm going to take a break. And then if you have been with me all this while, I'll say you take a break as well. But before you do, like this video, share it. and we will continue. Demystification of Tinubu by the Bokwari and gang. Tinubu thought he could sacrifice the Yorubas' goodwill in order for him to get a seat at the table. Now, from day one, they never welcomed him on the table. And yet, he watched Yoruba land depleted, our economy destroyed, our people killed, kidnapped, and our farmers, God, he watched them suffered under Bukwari's government, all because he thought maybe one day he would have given so much, and maybe just one day they will consider him to take over from Bukwari. They won't. The demystification started immediately in 2015. Don't go anywhere. Thank you. Immediately, Bokwari assumed power. The plan of Tinubu and gang was that they were going to dominate the government and possibly take control of the government, but they didn't know about Malamun and gang, the CPC faction of the whole arrangement. Now, the CPC faction decided to just get rid of Tinubu once and for all. What did they do? They decided to penetrate his camp. The camp, this is the first test, too. If you remember, in 2015, after they took power, it took Bokwari 6 months before he eventually decided to appoint his ministers and all that, and other aides. Now, at that moment, they decided that, okay, those who actually contributed to Bokwari's emergence as presidents, they should submit names. Tinubu, as usual, turned his bodilon home into Mecca for all those who were seeking political favor in APC at the time. So Tinubu, at that time, was the moment he was willing to pay back the effrontery of Fashola when Fashola decided to go and support Shashore against Ambode that Tinubu endorsed as the governorship candidate in 2015, if you remember. So he wanted to pay Fashola back, right? That he made the move to the point that a faction was created around that time. Yeah? So they never submitted Fashola's name. They never submitted the Fayemi's name. He never wrote the name of Aregbe Shola. He never wrote the names of those who eventually emerged in Bokwari's cabinet the first time. So what happened? When, Abba Kyari was still alive then, remember? Tinubu playing back is a vindictive type of politics. Somebody that if you should become your president, you will be praying for Bokwari in a year. You will be like, Omo, but that's not why it's never going to be one anyway. So, but that's not where I'm going. So, when the list got to Abuja, they were expecting that they were going to put these bright people and all of that, according to them, in the ministerial list. Tinubu didn't. So, they trashed it. They trashed Tinubu's list. And they put up another name. That was when Amosun was able to get your former Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosun, to become your finance minister. That was the first moment of challenge to Tinubu's supposed larger-than-life kind of, feeling that he personally feel that way. And you see those who actually also follows him, especially those who love to hype him, they also feel that way too. About Tinubu, Jagabandit, Jaga this and that. But he's absolutely nothing in the scheme of things. He is considered as a local champion. You know, this local thug, political thug, senior Baba Saleh, political, what have you. That's what this Fulani oligarch see him as. But he is not seeing himself as that. He's seeing himself as one smart political, blah, 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 blah. So that was the first time. So all those who felt like they could get appointment through Tinubu, they had to go and queue and wait. They didn't know what happened. Their names were never announced. So what happened? That was what made Fashola, Fayemi, Shitu from Oyo, Kemi Adeosun, who is the other one that joined them at the time, yeah, Aregbe Mugbo. That is why they are now welcomed in as the Southwest Caucus inside the Bukwari's government. So every time they want to know what is going on in the Southwest generally of APC, they don't talk to Tinubu, they talk to those guys. So if they come back and say, no, this person should be the next this or that, that's what Bukwari's Kaba will approve in Abuja. So something happened immediately after 2015. And that was Osun election, Ekiti election, Ondo election, Edo election, and others like that. So then Kogi, especially Kogi election. So these were the places where Tinubu nominated his own preferred candidate. And the people who shut them down were no other people than the likes of Fashola, Fayemi, and the rest of them in that cabinet in Abuja. It got to a point, Tinubu had to run away from Nigeria. Remember, they brought him back again in 2018 before the election to come and be the reconciliator general. That was the first time he managed to make a deal. And that deal was like, give the dog, just give him bone. Now dog, give him bone. Tinubu came back and he said, if I work for you for second term, yeah, you will allow me to put a structure in place for my own ambition in 2023. They said, no problem, no problem. So they offered, then they said, he asked for the party chairman. That was how Oshiomhole became APC chairman. Until tomorrow, Maiyegun will never forgive Tinubu, will never forgive all those people who kicked him out. Because they kicked him out based on the bargain of the deal that the Bukwari's Kaba made with Tinubu in order for him to just come back and work for them. Immediately after the election, they knew then that normally they were expecting all the dossier on those people they have compromise on. They wanted Maguluta Crook to bring all the names and the data and all of them. That was Malamu. But he's hiding that of Tinubu. That was how they discovered that somehow, Malamu, no, not even Malamu, what do you call his name again? Magu has been recruited by Tinubu. So immediately after that, Malamu just went for him straight. That was how Magu got kicked out of the way. Because what they wanted to ensure of is that when they will come for Tinubu, yeah, they don't want him to have any leverage anywhere. They don't want him to even see it coming. So when they were done with Oshiomhole, what did they do? They discarded him. They replaced Magu. They changed even this guy, Fowler, that they managed an appointment they managed to give to him. At FIRS, or which is the Federal Inland Revenue. Within a year, Fowler don't loot the place. They used the excuse of a corruption. They kick Fowler out. So he has nothing. And that is why today, those who are going to serve him that breakfast, those who knows that they are just waiting for the D-Day to finally just discard him. And if he tried to make any move, I told some of you, he said that Tinubu will not be in Nigeria when you are doing 2023 election, or he's going to be in jail, or he's just going to have to play along and not make any noise. Pim. Jagaban, if he do pim, is either he's going to run away, exile, or he's going to be in jail, or he's just going to play along. Just play along and say, that's why he said, Toba no me, there's no point, there's no do or die. 2 months ago, he is the same man when fake Pastor Ruga declared. He is the same man who said, I am ready to fight dirty. 2 days later, he said, no, I didn't mean to fight dirty. Shall you remember? Abi? Toba no me, ama lole mini, boy aba mo eja lo di. There is no D anywhere. Look at me very well. You remember that guy that was to be the youth leader, APC youth leader? They mobilized from Lagos. Delegate, everybody, day ground, Eagle Square. I've been na Yaradua Center. Where you do your congress, APC, Egbe. You remember that guy? They say, stay on your mandate. Stay on your mandate. Don't give up. Don't say, Talon Jeonta Janjuru. Collect mic and tell them, say you are stepping down. Yeah, collect the mic and say you are stepping down. In the name of, in the unity of our party, in the name of our party, for the progress of I'm stepping down today. Now, so Tinubu go step down. You now no get sense, but you now go get the sense. That is why Tinubu the Punisher, Bokwari the Punisher, has been punishing people, even people who no vote time, people who no get anything to do with APC. People who said if you see APC, run. When they see APC coming, they run. Bokwari and APC, Egbekegbe, the Punisher, they have been serving everybody cold breakfast. Your own, now hot breakfast. I'm a Dini Kilendi. What are you doing? Kilendi. There is no D, there's no primary, there's no anything. You go walk inside there. Stay on your story, mandate. You dined with the devil, and many of you turned cold-hearted human beings. Look at what they did to Yoruba land. You know why people like us continue to always talk and continue to try and remind the Yoruba people, most importantly, that listen, there is no enemy anywhere. There is no, Yoruba enemy here. No. The real enemies are those who speak the same language like us, those who say Yoruba all the time. And Tinubu is one of them. There are many. Everybody is trying to take their turn and all of that. So when they have gotten to this stage and they are about to be demystified, you see, as it be so now, you can just take a chill pill. You relax and watch Good Luck Jonathan, APC. What do you call him? Atiku, PDP. Then all of you, Peter, obedient and all of you, you now have to choose. Shall you go manage another northerner for 8 years? Or you go follow your brother Jonah to begin to say, no be APC you they follow. No be APC you won't vote for. Now Jonathan you want. Because the whole thing will get to a stage whereby even you, that you think you are strong-willed, strong that, you will begin to question your own mental health. You get what I mean now? That's the situation right now. You will begin to question your mental health. But you see me, Maiyegun, I decided to manage to do the worrying for you, so that it will be easier for you to know that it is better you don't waste your time in any way. I wish I could call this guy.
Asalama for men we don't go. Men we go Meduguri. Fight. Nothing stop them. Men come back in peace. Men can't come their units. Some bastard control men overboard. Until today, our senior men, they never retaliate. They never still retaliate. They cut men, kill men. Which kind of country be this? Our senior men know they see us as anything again. Then go kill men. To go retaliate na problem. Civilian go slap soldier. If you retaliate, then get all the big men number, then go begin the koko. Which kind of army will they run? Where everybody they carry weapon, where will they carry? If you want bring them down, then go say no, bring them down, then go make call. Tell me. 93 battalion. If they no retaliate, this man dead. Men, go leave this job. Because I don't see the use when they carry weapon where I no go fit use them. If they no retaliate, this man dead. They just throw men overboard. Buy men anyhow. and no man still dey talk till today. I dey expect to dey hear news. Make dem come carry men, make dem go retaliate. Dem no carry men. Dem no carry men. On board this day, me, all the senior men don lose their respect if dem no retaliate this men death. They don lost am and dem no go fit meet up again. We soldiers, time don reach wey dem say we dey tire, grumbling hours. Now no be grumbling, na time for action. All men know where dem come from, and all men go back to where dem come from. If we go serve the country and the country no go fit serve us. I rest my case.
Amen. Arrest your case. Don't worry, some of you are just going to be like, what's he talking about? Now, Nigeria soldier be that from Taraba. They have killed and killed and killed. They just killed about 9 of them just yesterday. You are not hearing it in the news. Oh, well, politicians don't talk about them. You know what I mean? They don't talk about them. Terrorists, they are telling them that when the terrorists kill them, the soldiers don't go back and fight. Nigeria military, when terrorists come to them, they defend. Do you understand? Defending. They will defend. Terrorists are coming, about 500. Soldiers will defend. When they realize, oh boy, they won't kill us, they go just go away, run away. And so the guy, the para, so Nigeria will embarrass you. Nigeria will break you from inside. Nigeria have a way of humbling people. Jonathan will never, it's not possible. Breaking news. My fellow Nigeria, I joined this party because I want to do, that's how Nigeria always, it will humble you. And you begin to say, don't ever say never. Now Nigeria be that. Don't ever say never. Just like this. Owo Kolu niyao na Tinubu's money when they throw them. Everybody they pick them, they fight for them and all of that. That is what they want to see. So a lot is cooking. Jonathan is coming. I am not saying that, you are not going to make your choice as usual. Of course, you're going to do that. But just remember this, yeah? Some of us knows where these whole things are going to end. Unfortunately, many of you are going to be dragged into this, believing that maybe you have a chance of making a difference, but there's no difference you can make. Your electoral system is messed up. But you see, one day soon, you are going to agree with us that there should be an end to all of this. Now, that moment we are trying to drive out, because some of you will never even agree to do that until when you have meet your BLLB on whatever you are chasing now. But I can tell you, APC, Egbekegbe, Bokwari and gang, they are not planning to conduct election. So if somebody tells you and people keep telling you, go and get your PVC and the rest of that, the question you should be asking yourself, PVC, to use it for who? They tell you to wait for the candidate. Your candidate in PDP is going to be Tambuwa, Atifku. Any of them will push each other, which push one another past. As for APC, Egbekegbe, I am not the one who said, who confirmed that your hero, Goodluck Egbere Jolantan, has joined them. Remember, it was this guy, Bashir Ahmad. You know who he is, Abi? He confirmed it. And he also acknowledged your uninformed state of mind as Goodluck Egbere, Jolantan's supporters. But you see, the news everywhere is that, ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is for sale. And as we speak, now everybody they pick from. They said everybody should go and resign. Remember? Amechi don't resign, no. Amechi resigned as Minister of Transportation. The people they kidnapped from Kaduna, Abuja railway, they are still in the captivity of their captors, Boko Haram. So the man won't be president. So fake Pastor Ruga is not resigning, okay? His vice president is elected. So Chris Ngige said he's waiting for Buhari to explain the resignation to him, if he should resign or not, and he will consult his constituency by Monday. But there is another person. Shebi, you hear about Emefiole. Look at this one. Oh, they're saying that this guy, they in charge of Nigeria Printing and Minting Company. Here you get the company in charge of printing your money, printing some vital documents, central bank documents. Now the guy be this. Instead, don't pick form. He never resigned. So we are waiting until Monday to see Goodluck Egbere Jolantan joining APC, then Emefiole resigning. So a lot is going to happen between now and Monday, and I don't think you want to wait for Monday before you know what is going to be like. The bottom line is this. Those they thought were joking and all of that, saying they want to be president, as we speak right now, it is now the game of number to buy your own space or place in the next government, as they have concluded on this your one party system, so to say. So Tinubu, those of you who expected that those who are joining APC, Egbekegbe, they are likely going to step down for Tinubu. I know you there, shame. Well. Even your Tinubu will step down for the consensus candidates of Bokwari and Kaba. So as it be now, I can tell you free of charge. You don't need to believe me, okay? Don't worry, you need to believe me. Don't worry. But I can tell you this one free of charge. Your Tinubu, is no longer part of the whole thing anymore. So what are you going to do? If I ask you that, now that Tinubu is not going to be part of it, what is next? I know you are going to begin to tell us the truth about APC. All the things that you've told us were lies. You are going to begin to tell us them that they are true. You regret, you do this, you do that. But what's your next plan? Do you have a next plan? Don't feel ashamed. You are welcome to join us. So some of us believe that the 1999 Constitution, as fraudulent as it is, has already outlived its relevance or usefulness, right? And it is because of the fraudulent Decree 24 of 1999, called 1999 Constitution, that allowed all of this madness that you are witnessing today. We have witnessed that. We have seen that Tinubu and co, what they promised the Yoruba people was that that 1999 Constitution, Yorubas will no longer respect it if they have power, if they are able to represent Yorubas in Yoruba land. And in 23 years, Tinubu and gang never for once raised their voice or opposition to 1999 Constitution, because it is paying them. It is allowing them to rig election and get away with it. It is allowing them to steal public money and get away with it. It is allowing them, even if you take them to court, it is this Decree 24 is allowing them to get away with anything and everything. Yeah? So, in 23 years, as we can see, the Yoruba people have gotten nothing, but the worst part of the bargain. So, it was their job. That was what they promised us. So today, we are worse off, like I said. We are worse off. So, it is always a joy, kind of a joy, now to watch them, see everything they have managed to steal. Hamas simply because Decree 24, 1999 Constitution allowed them. Remember, it is the Decree 24 that allowed Tinubu to make laws that is paying him pension in Lagos for life. It is the Decree 24 that allowed Tinubu and gang to make laws that allow him to become the person who is collecting tax in Lagos and collecting percentage from the Lagos workers' taxes and all of that. It is the Decree 24 that allowed that. It is Decree 24 that allowed him to be able to, build himself a toll gate and own half of Lagos, because Decree 24 has a way of empowering them. Now, this Decree 24 that has made Yorubas poorer is made Tinubu and gang richer and richer and richer. But guess what? When they are served their own breakfast, you have no reason to invest your emotion. Do you understand? So I'm going to take a minute again to call on you, my friends, especially on YouTube. We currently have nearly 2,500 of us on YouTube, but we only have about 700 of us who managed to stop by and drop their own offering. So if you haven't followed MaiyegunsDiary Politico, just check it and see if you have subscribed on MaiyegunsDiary Politico. So you can subscribe if you haven't. And also, you can like the video. See, you know what I'm going to do? I want to watch it move. I want to see if you're actually responding to this. I'm going to wait for a minute. You see? That means I've interrupted my presentation, I know. But I want to see, how can I have over 2,500 of you? And it is so difficult to have at least 1,500. I mean, come on. You can do that, yeah? Now it's just jumped to 800. I'm going to wait. Now it's 860. So take a minute. Call it a break. Take a minute and show some, they call it show some love. If you are watching me right now on YouTube, yeah, all you have to do is just slide it down, leave the comment section, right? And then let's see. Now we have 900 of you. So thank you to every one of you who actually did that, okay? Because sometimes it's like, see, Maiyegun, my friend Masoro, I will like the video, Jare. That's not the point. Continue. No, it is the point. You are here right now because somebody probably liked the video. Somebody shared it sometimes, and you came across it. So if you have liked it, I understand you've done your part. So it is called engagement. You engage with the content. You engage with the video. You do that, and that will help YouTube to push it forward for more people to see it. Don't worry. I know some of you will be like, that's more money for you. Maiyegun is free. I mean, what do you have to lose? You're already using your data to watch me, are you not? You're already watching me with your data. So that's all you will spend. Then you're spending your time with me, the precious one. So what is like a video? Like a video, subscribe to the channel, follow the channel of that. What's that? It's free. So yeah. But the most important thing is that a lot of people will see this message. They are not going to see the one you are seeing. More money for Maiyegun. Yeah, more money for Maiyegun. Good enough. But that is not the intention now, yeah? You want more people to listen to this, don't you? So do your part. Like, okay, yeah. So we have 1,000 of us now, which is good. So thank you to all of you who took your time to do that. It is just to show that those who are watching me, they are not just fake people or fake profile or whatever you know. I don't even know how that is possible. But again, it's called engagement. So thank you to all of you. So demystifying Tinubu. And I remember telling some of you here that, well, I do say that all the time. I told all of you here that my message, you know what I mean now? My message, my sermons, and all this chat, conversation, right? Some will see it as talk. No. But many actually see this as a sort of an eye-opener. Understanding the complexity of the fraudulent Nigeria politics and how it affects them directly. Now, doing so means that they are not going to continue to share on criminals and in the other hand, expecting them to do the right thing. So many people now know better that, in fact, all these criminals that you see today, all of them, old, young, they are existing because a system allowed it. A system sustained it. A system protects them. So if that system is gone, these guys will be gone. There will be nothing. But that has to be from those who understood the whole thing, because the system didn't create itself. It by ignorantly promoting and supporting those who put a terrible system in place that doesn't serve anybody but themselves. So the moment you begin to understand the lies between the whole thing, this time you realize that it is the system that produces them. Now, if you try to get rid of them and you keep the system, you will continue to get the same thing. And guess what? These guys are not ghosts. They come from within us. They come from you. They come from me. They come from all our communities. You know them. I know them. We know them. So they are not spirits. So that is why on MaiyegunsDiary Politico, people get to understand. So, I think I get it now. So MaiyegunsDiary people are like that. They will say, oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Oh, it makes sense now. So when you talk to them and say, what do you think about Tinubu? They will easily tell you and say, what about him? But he's a Yoruba man, and I'm thinking that we should, you are a Yoruba. Are you mad? Baba, which one is Tinubu is Yoruba? I'm a Yoruba. What do you mean by that? So people now understand that they can no longer be kind of blackmailed or sort of brainwashed simply because they are Yoruba or they are Christian or they are Muslim or they are, you know what I mean? So that's the purpose of this platform to some of you who probably don't feel like, what is this all about? Because what is cooking is that it will take the people to reject a system. The same way some of you are protecting one Nigeria today. The moment you begin to understand, that what makes Nigeria is not just the people, but the system they put in place, operating. You cannot be operating a Venezuela system and then you expect a Canada result. It doesn't work that way. You can't be looting your system, glorifying corruption, and corrupt people, publicly flaunting and they're floundering their money, stolen money, and you are praising them, grouping behind them, picking money from the floor. And on the other hand, you want to wake up and see that you have beautiful cities, you have electricity, you have this and that. It doesn't work that way. Now, if that system doesn't go, even if you get rid of all these rogues, those who the system will produce again, they will do worse than the ones you got rid of. That's why some of us continue to enlighten the people that boycotting election is also part of election. Do you know that? Boycotting an election is also part of an electoral process. As they are counting those who vote, they will be counting those who didn't vote. Do you know how they count people who don't vote? Now, when they know the final numbers of those they claim to vote, then they will see the number of those who didn't come out. And gradually, the illegitimacy that they are can be verified by you, the people, once you have more handful information. You are armed with more information, right decisions, and while you are making those decisions, you also know the consequences of those decisions. So when you have more people who are in that category of educated minds, who understand the corrupt system they are offering them and why their situation will never change as long as they continue to protect it. So some of you are still protecting it. It's because of what you know. But a time is coming. You are going to stand up to ask an end to that corrupt system, honestly speaking. But that time will come sooner or later, or sooner than later, with programs, education, enlightenment here and there that will help jog your mind, to identify, to wake up your mind, that will make you identify those who are serial manipulators, serial liars, serial users. They are those who speak your language. You know I'm from your side. You know I'm your brother. You know I'm your sister. I will never lie to you. But you look at them. They are the same criminals who stole your palliative. Those who kept palliatives, coronavirus palliatives inside their rooms. Those who decide to change labels on corona palliative and put their pictures on it. They are the people, they are Yorubas like you. Are they not? So once you begin to understand that, Nigeria is a mad place. But look at these rogues who are parading themselves as our this or that. Once you begin to get that, you begin to separate that. Listen, it is just going to be a matter of time. This system is going to give way. It is going to give way. So that charlatans like this, who came out and said he's using the youth. I'm a youth. Now today, he's seeing the light as well. And he said he's also resigning from APC after collecting 83 million from the same youth that he supported Boko Haram's government when Boko Haram's government killed them. Garbage Adamumu says he is resigning from APC. From what's the call that? From a bad this.
Now, I don't have a flag. Thank you.
Adamumu also resigned from APC, Egbekegbe, simply because he felt like the money bags have hijacked the party and he regretted supporting Boko Haram against the youth. So everybody go get your own breakfast. Now time. Sure, you get me now. Your time will come. Everybody's time will come. And as it is, Boko Haram no send any of you. So do you want me to tell you what you should look out for? APC. Egbe. In the next few days, some of those that paid the 100 million, they will begin to step down for the real candidates. Tinubu and gang, they are going to try and push and push. That is why today, you remember when Tinubu was going about and he said he's doing consultation. Tinubu threw Yorubas under the bus for 7 years under these people. Tinubu pretended that the Yorubas are not dying in the hands of the Fulani terrorists in Yoruba land. He pretended. For 7 years, Tinubu pretended the economic destruction of Yoruba land by this APC. He pretended. Tinubu pretended when Boko Haram shut our border for more than 4 years, while the northern border was kept open, not because for business, but for terrorists to continue to troop in. Tinubu did all of that. So now, they are expecting that he is going to push and push and push, especially for those who have collected this money, telling that they are going to deliver. 2 days ago, they said, no, not 2 days ago, yesterday, they said, Tinubu nomination form was signed by 12 governors. My dear brothers and sisters, Ikene Shatabandu don't surpass that. Now, so Ikene Shatabandu also came out and said over 18 governors, including, which is almost all the APC governors, they all signed this presidential nomination form. They are telling all of you that forget it. They are not looking for delegates here or there. When you walk into that Eagle Square or anywhere they want to do, you want to do primary, una go watch everybody get accredited. Una go they wait there, say, okay, they won't do the voting now. And you remember that your brother where they cry, who wanted to be youth leader. Now so in a leader go be. It will give, if they want to try to at least to show all of you that your Tinubu, don't capture him completely. They will tell him to take a mic, and he will endorse the candidates of the party at the convention. And all of you that will be singing on your mandate, on your pampas, on your mandate, all of that, you will be crying right there on your screens, wondering what Boko Haram did to Tinubu. How can Boko Haram betray your Lord like this? But look at me very well. The reason why people like us will never support these criminals and the rest of you and your criminal leaders is this. You betrayed Yoruba land. You betrayed Yoruba people. You betrayed the trust. You took advantage of those who believed in you. You fly the flag of you are Yorubas. But when you got your opportunity, you made Yoruba poorer. You made Yoruba land desolated, underdeveloped. And all the excuse you can give is that is because you are not in presidency or you are not the government or what have you. You are trying to lie to us that in 2015, what you and your Tinubu and every one of you in APC, Egbekegbe told Yorubas was that if Yorubas should vote for APC, Egbekegbe, they are also voting for Yemi Oshibade, fake Pastor Ruga. They said that Yoruba will be number 2 in Nigeria. How come that all of you are now going about with your sing-song of APC, Egbekegbe and Tinubu? How come all of you are forgetting that the number 2 man in Nigeria today is a Yoruba man? How come? So it is very simple. All of you betrayed Yoruba because of what you are eating now. You are senator, you are reps, you are governor, you are a PA to a politician, you are a contractor to government. You are what? A councillor, a local government chairman. What are you? In which of those political parties? With the stipend and the peanuts that Nigeria is giving to you, you consider Nigeria more important than who you are, the Yoruba land, the land where you have enough to make everybody live a better and equal life. Even those who are rich can still be rich, but you choose to be those who live off the crumbs that Nigeria gives to you. So you betrayed Yoruba land. Don't let anybody come by and say if you are against Tinubu, you are betraying Yoruba. I have just explained it to you now. We should not be having our children go to bed hungry. We should not be having our aged dying of hunger. We should not be having our retirees begging to leave. We should not be having our mothers, pregnant women, dying because they are trying to have a baby. We should not be having our students dying of nothingness simply because the education system that Nigeria controls collapsed enough and continue to ruin those who are supposed to be our future, the young generation of Yoruba land. Now, you betrayed Yoruba land. You betrayed Yoruba people. Now, if Bokwari betrays you, you should not call us. If they slash you, if they break you, if they do anything to you, you should not, please, call us into it. And you as a Yoruba man, a Yoruba woman watching me right now, that is where the emotional intelligence that you have will be put to test. How intelligent are you? Are you somebody that can easily be emotionally blackmailed by these rogues? They never meant anything good. They didn't mean well. And I'm saying this because of their track record. You don't hate them, and you don't like them either. What I'm saying to you is this. You can choose your own path. They will cry to you. They always come by to say they want to save you. They are trying to save themselves. So when they are being dealt with, don't let anybody emotionally drag you into it as a Yoruba man, as a Muslim, as a Christian. Whatever they want to use to drag you into it, you should stay aloof, stay away. And if you can't, join us. In fact, I advise the latter. Join us. We are among those who have seen the light, who have seen the lies, who have realized that the light at the end of the tunnel that they are telling you about, they don't remove the bulb. You know what they usually say? This whole thing is not easy. To be this or that in Nigeria is not easy. Tinubu and co, they are doing their best. Only if all of you understand how difficult it is to do this and that in Nigeria. But one thing they know, I'm very sure of, is that there is going to be lights at the end of the tunnel. Now we have discovered that tunnel they are telling you about, the dark tunnel you are all in right now, that they are telling you that at the end of it, there is light. Baba, there is no light. We don't go use drone, check them. There is no light. They've stolen the bulb. They've stolen the socket where they go switch it on and off. So it's a long darkness. You would have to jump out. And how do you jump out? You improvise. You need to put them on their toes. You need to join those who are never going to agree to their rules. I am one of them. I have a lot of friends. We decided to choose a battle that gives our identity a kind of definition. And we are ready to push this down to the last of the Yorubas in Yoruba land and outside Yoruba land. The reason is very this, yeah? If these guys continue to dictate the rules and we don't want to dance or operate according to their rules, then we have every right to set our own rules. Yoruba nation. You are a Yoruba man, aren't you? You are from Yoruba land where we are Republicans. Put it this way, when I say a Yoruba Republic, it is a place where we have so many tribes, ethnic, and all of them who speak similar and share similar language and share similar tradition and the value. And we have been like that for centuries, ladies and gentlemen. And in this regard, we have a nation and identity before Nigeria happened to us. So these guys were supposed to be speaking for us and ensure that whatever deal they make in Nigeria, indeed, they have to get us the best of the best of the best deals as Yoruba people. But since we are not sending our best into the project in Nigeria, we are sending the worst of Yoruba land to represent the best of Yoruba land. So it is better for you to set your own rules this time around. You don't walk by their rules. That's what we are saying. We won't walk by their rules. We will live by our own rules. Even when they call us outcasts, when they call us rebels, when they give us any names they want to give to us, we are being called those names because we choose something different. What do we choose? Yoruba nation. And those who have chosen Biafra, those who have chosen others, these are legitimate, ways. They are legitimate demands, legitimate movements, legitimate campaigns, legitimate advocacy. Everything that has legitimacy in it that you can identify, textbook definition of legitimacy is when you say you want Biafra, you want Yoruba nation, you want Arewa nation, you want your Kwararafa, you want your own nation. Call it anything you want to. These are legitimate, natural human demands. But the reason why you are making all these demands, or we are pursuing them, or preaching about them, enlightening people about them, advocating about them, is simply because we have chosen never to live by their rules anymore. They will be served. And when they are served, you shall show no emotion. Not because you are not human. It is because you have seen it or you saw it coming. And the only thing you can do is to continue the evangelism. Tell them why you choose never to be among those that will be outbroken. Tell them you choose never to be one of the chippies. In fact, you used to be one of the chippies, but you choose never to be anymore. So that when those victims who are watching you or listening to you now, those of you who are watching me right now, when the whole sky comes crashing, when the whole sky comes falling, you will be able to help at least grab the remnants of those who are going to be the heartbroken supporters of these rogues. We have no spare heart to share. We have no spare feelings for them. We only have something that we say, if you choose like us, you will have less pain to endure. You have less to worry about, especially your mental health, because these guys are not worth it. Nigeria will implode. It will explode. They will self-destruct. And when they do that to themselves, you see, just like every other thing else, this whole statement, this whole rant will begin to make sense to you. I think I should take a break again and see if I could take your calls. Depends on the time. I have spoken a lot. However, I want to listen to you too. Let's see if I can listen to you and see if there's something I'm missing. Tinubu said, Tinubu nomi, ma padasile, you, Lagos Abobaku, Oshogbo Alimajiri, humbled slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated moron, social media bandits, Facebook ads many, and those of you abroad, the abroadian Buhari idiots. I'm talking about the Mumadus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers. Tinubu said, Tinubu nomi, ma padasile, rodada, koto fashoya mora elorun, nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ Tinubu o. Ẹni tí wọ́n torí ẹ̀ tẹ́fẹ́ torí ẹ̀ yaṣọ mọ́ra yín lọ́rùn, ó ní tó bá ti nà mí, máa padà sílé mi ni.
Ẹgbẹ́ àlọ́ jì, ọba náà mi máa padà lé. Ẹ̀dá ìsìnkú, màá ṣe iṣẹ́ ní tí mo lè ṣe dé. Níbi tí mo ṣe lè sọ fún ilé mi, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to open the line now, okay? So if this is your first time of watching me on YouTube, MaiyegunsDiary Politico, yeah? You can take a moment now and then, subscribe, okay? Set your notification as well so that whenever Maiyegun is live, if you enjoyed tonight, yeah? Whenever Maiyegun is live, you can be notified. And then, you can always be part of it. So I have my first caller on the line. Hello.
Maiyegun Baba.
Yes, sir.
Baba àgbàlagbà. Ọwọ́ mẹ́fà fẹ́ nìkan. Ọwọ́ 20 fẹ́ nìkan.
Tí bá lè ṣe octopus or 10 fẹ́yàn kan. How are you, Baba?
I'm good. I'm a first-time caller, sir.
Oh, bless you.
But I'll be following you. Láti gbàdá tí wọ́n bá sì kú wa.
Yeah, that is ṣe coverage láti orí kẹ̀kẹ́. God bless you. Our veteran now. Mm-hmm.
But èmi iṣẹ́ yìí ó wọ̀ mí lára gan.
Tell me about it.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ilẹ̀ ìlérí tá à ń lépa máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àmín.
I just want to contribute a little bit concerning Nigeria politics. That's why I'm on board. As you said earlier, Tinubu mọ game tí àwọn Northern and East do. At the end, either Oshibajo or Jonathan will win primary. Wọ́n máa gbé Tambuwa or Atiku in North.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
At the end, Atiku ló máa wọlé, power ní kò ní North. Power will remain in the North. And this is what will trigger this thing, civil crisis. So máa jẹ́ kí Nigeria break. Now, àwọn Igbo, àwọn East, wọ́n pariwo pé they need power. Now, àwọn Tinubu Abọ́bakú, Lagos Abọ́bakú àti àwọn Òṣogbo Àlùmájèrè, wọ́n fẹ́ padà sílẹ̀ Yorùbá, social nation. And then, ẹni bá wà lókè lọ́hùn-ún, wọ́n máa unleash military. Straight away.
Wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní hunt àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn underground for Tinubu because they know what he is capable of.
Yes. Underground. And then the reason why they will not give a primary the mandate to Atiku is that to Tinubu is this. I believe and so let power if we get there, we see all of them. They will never give it to me. They will prevent Oshibajo or this guy. But at the end, the power will remain in the North. Because we will receive it.
It's not hard. Listen, go hard láti add the one or two together to have a clue. Ibi tí nǹkan yẹn ń lọ. O lè má ṣe bullseye o. boom, then connect, but you'll be so close. It's not hard.
If you are following Nigeria politics very well, you don't need any juju or any magician to tell you what
Nothing, Baba. Now.
But àwọn èèyàn wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ebi ló ń pa wọ́n tó yẹn ọ̀tún àbí ríran. They don't see anything. They just asking Tinubu, and they will play the game to the extent that gbogbo wọn ló máa jẹ breakfast wọn.
Wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́ bàbá. Wọ́n ṣe àwọn kan fọbọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ abọ́tọ́ máa fi sáàfù wọn.
Àbíta ẹ má jẹ́ kí n gbà yín láyè
bá wọn. Náà sorúkọ yín fún wa rárá nígbà tẹ́ pè wọlé yẹn ọtí máa ti ẹ̀rọ tí àti bí tẹ́ ti ń pè.
Ifedayo ló láti Dubai.
Ifedayo láti Dubai, brother. Thank you very much. You have a good one. Yes. So, to everyone who is asking for the number is on your screen. It is that last thing. See, it's on your screen right now. You will see it there, +44 079. You can just type +44 79 6063 1010. I believe it's so easy. I have another person on the line as well. And listen, Ijoba Rafagbara, you have to continue dialing, or else you will never get in. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun Baba.
Hello, sir. How are you?
First time caller.
Tonight. The second time, first time caller.
Yeah, but what the man will
and the silent watchers. People who always
really
watch silently.
Yeah, not really silent anyway.
Oh, you're active out there too? Okay. Good to meet you finally.
Emma Binu, Emil Gbebo, Yorubani.
Eba mi sọ̀rọ̀ sẹ́, tabatoro, tabase ti gbọ́ra wáyé. Bí tabatoro mi lè fi máa lọ,
nípa bàbá kọlù yẹn. Mo ní privilege láti ní uncle kan tó súnmọ́ díẹ̀ tó ti yé yín. So mo rò pé uncle yẹn ti sọ fún mi láti bí 6 weeks ago pé kọlù ó ti bójú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Pé nǹkan tó information táwọn ń gbọ́ ni pé ó máa lọ fund SDP. Ipò máa lọ form SDP pé ó ti ba ojú ẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan wọ́pá tí ó ń ṣe díẹ̀. Pé so òun náà ti rí bí géèmù yẹn ṣe ń lọ. Bọ̀ kò tí hàn sáwọn ará àtàbó tí hàn sáwọn ará nílé tó ti yé yín. Sọ lọ ń sọ fún mi pé uncle mi yẹn close mọ́ díẹ̀ bọ̀ uncle mi ti sọ pé ó máa padà tẹ̀. Because ìgbà tí mo wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ last ìgbà tó máa ṣe kinní àwọn onírú ọkùnrin ṣòdì fún tó ń sọ fún àwọn èèyàn pé family wọn ò bá bàjẹ́ kí ló kàn pẹ̀lú yẹn. Ẹni tó máa mú sórí oyè ẹni tó máa benefit lára ẹ̀ ni kò sí nǹkan tó kàn pẹ̀lú gbogbo òṣì tó ń sọ pé ẹbí wọn dàrú ẹbí wọn ò dàrú yẹn. So ó ti rí géèmù yẹn Buhari dẹ̀ ti fi hàn pé ìwọ kò sórí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. So uncle mi dẹ̀ gbà tí mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé bọ̀ yín tẹ́ wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àwọn máa pa gbogbo yín tán. Uncle mi sọ pé àwọn náà rí pé àwọn rí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ. But èèyàn kan máa kù ṣàtúnṣe máa rí sórí sọ.
Àwọn kan ṣáà máa kù ẹni tó máa kú máa kú ẹni tó máa kú máa kú last náà
ẹni tó máa kú máa kú ẹni tó dẹ̀ máa ipá àwọn kan máa wà tó máa rí sórí sọ. Wípé sórí yẹn ò dẹ̀ lè gbàgbé Tinubu uncle mi kẹrẹ Bọ́lá ló máa ń pè á ní Bọ́lá. Sórí àwọn Yorùbá àti Nàìjíríà wọn lè gbàgbé ẹ̀ lálẹ́ pé bíkọ́ máa ẹ̀ ti selfish ju pé kí ló tún wá. Nígbà tí last year ni uncle mi sọ fún mi pé tí mo ló ti ní Parkinson o mo sọ bóyá last year March. Ìyẹn ló ti ní Parkinson pé ti bá rí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ti ń gbọ̀n gidi pé ipe number one ní pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé Nàìjíríà ipe ó ti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò work mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ last year ní nǹkan tó mọ̀ sọ ní ipe ó ti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò work mọ́ ó ní ó ti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò work mọ́ ó sì bọ̀ nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ni pé ó ti rò pé bóun ṣe gbé wèrè àlùmájèrì tó lọ gbé wá fún wa láti Naija yẹn ike máa gbọ́rọ̀ sí òun lẹ́nu ó ní last year ló ti ń fún ní ló ti ń ráwọn feelings ẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ pé ọmọ kìíní yìí ó bá dà kó máa go wrong go.
Àníṣe wọn ní kò believe ẹ nígbà tó gbọ́ pé àwọn Ọ̀ṣínbàjò fẹ́ contest everybody nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó lọ Àbújá tó fi lọ dá declare tó dàbí ẹni tó ń rìn bí nílé Aworo ẹ̀rí ó sì ń sìn nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó fi lọ declare l'Àbújá ni ẹ̀ tó fi lọ bá Buhari o nígbà tó gbọ́ pọ́n náà wọn Yẹmí gbogbo wọn ti fẹ́ jáde ó lọ bá Buhari pé ṣó ti gbàgbé ni pé kí ló òun sì fẹ́ jáde náà.
ṣe é pé àwọn tó ń pe Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ní
traitor betrayer.
Àwọn ọmọ onímọ́tò ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ọmọ onímọ́tò àwọn MC ni ẹni pé àwọn tó jẹ́ light láàrin wọn wọ́n mọ̀ pé Tinubu gan ni number one
betrayer
àti betrayer kò sí èdè lè sọnù gbogbo wọn wọ́n mọ̀ pé òun gan ni number one tọkùnrin yẹn sọ pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé òun gan ni number one pé gbogbo hospital tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pátápátá gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ti privatize.
Ani Anyike House ní Ìkẹjà, cousin Tinubu ló ní private clinic tó wà nínú Anyike government hospital níbẹ̀ yẹn ní Ìkẹjà. Tó ń charge àwọn èèyàn separately. Apart from the
Baba, mo ti ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbogbo tá à ń ṣe gbogbo everything tá a kàn rí mọ́lẹ̀ mo ti mi lè wait àwọn ní kí mi lè wait kan ti ẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbà sí àná ilẹ̀ Yorùbá nation yẹn sókè Ọlọ́run ọba bóyá máa wà Naija kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe ẹ̀yin gbogbo ilé títí ló ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Nice one. Baba.
All right, Baba.
Nice one, Baba. Nice one. I appreciate it. So, I can be next one. So, I can go down question. My caller, kindly hold on for me for a second, please. 2324. 2324. Now, I remember you, sir. So, Maiyegun, far about those billboards. Like I said, what we have done is that we have paid for the extension of the billboard till the end of June. And we have also started giving the follow-up on the report we received on this program last night. You remember? When somebody said that the billboard at Ikene is missing. So the guy in charge went there and he took a picture for me, resent that to me and said, this is it, it's still here. So I spoke to this, my very good brother who called in last night and he said, Maiyegun, you know what? I'm going to Ikene this weekend. So I said, you know what, sir? That's even better, okay? I'm going to let you meet the person who put up the billboard. So you two can talk and he can show you. And he said, oh, that's brilliant. So what we have done is that we have also received the report of one of the ones we put in Ile-Ife, okay? Where it seems that it's been damaged, like it's torn apart. It's not like they destroyed it, okay? I don't know what happened, but you could tell that, wind or anything, I don't know, okay? So we are going to replace that. So for now, on the billboard part, all the 10 we have paid for the extension, okay? And now we are now trying to collate those who want to pay for it individually, okay? For example, people who want to have them in any part of a Yoruba land and they are ready to take up the billboard. So that's where we are. We haven't concluded in increasing the number and to what and how much is it going to be. We haven't discussed that. 2324. So as it is now, we have never received the report of any damages, vandalization or anything, okay, except the one we got last night, all right? However, we are giving that follow-up. So, we're good. That is my update on that. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good evening.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. How's family?
We thank God. It's been a while. Tunde?
Yeah, it's been a while.
How are you?
I've been busy. I just listen quietly. So, Baba,
go easy.
Man, yeah, it's not easy. I mean, Baba,
here we are.
And elite, they are the traitors, Baba. All the elite in Yoruba land are our problem.
Yes.
Baba. And on the problem, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to tell the story. Did you hear that Obashaki Ofi, this guy,
Buratai, the butcher, Ofi Joye, Nishaki, and when they lost celebrate. Do you know somebody actually sent me a message that said, Maiyegun, what does this mean? That Buratai, the butcher, is made, is made a shift in Shaki. I said, what that Obashaki did is telling us in Yoruba land that Buratai the butcher is our friend, is our protector, and all of that, which is a lie. Tunde?
Baba, you see, you can see, all these people from the north are not our problem. Like you used to say this thing. I want a problem.
Sure, you get.
I want elite, Yoruba elite, our own problem. And until we start shifting the mind of the people against them towards us positively, that's the only time I see since my workout. Actually, since on your theory, people are saying it. Baba, see all those things. I don't know if you saw all those declarations of all these people from the north. Even under a democratic constitution, We can't be in a country with jihadists. It's not possible, for God's sake. That's why, that's why I keep telling all my friends, don't support the way. Are we sure we are okay? It's the truth. If you keep shouting one Nigeria, okay, fine. Are you telling me that you want me to be in the same, I want to share the same constitution with people who are shouting Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar?
Do you see that girl? Do you see that girl they killed today? I can't share the video, but let me show the face as you are talking to me. They killed this girl today in Sokoto. A student, they said he insulted Muhammad or more. They stoned her.
And the person, part of the people who burnt her, was showing the matches. Also, I was one of the people who burnt her.
We did it,
For God's sake. Countries have my share country for can't we want Nigeria? Nigeria is gone. I keep telling people, forget Nigeria is gone. Whether you like it or not, Nigeria is gone. What is law? Exactly. People are just coming just to pick up the maybe trenches. I don't know how to say it.
So it's like Tunde is like when a house collapses, and they are now deciding, when you see the scrap buyers who are now trying to buy scrap, they will be scavenging the whole place, trying to pick. That's what Nigeria has become with these guys.
That is what these people are trying to do. Because number one, we want Obi went to Harvard, and I'm sure Harvard also he knows the perception of politics. Are you telling me you want to govern a country that had jihadists inside? What kind of constitution do you want to govern on that?
Honestly speaking, they are not asking him. He's promising them the economy. He's promising them education. He's promising to do this and that. And everybody's saying, like, I believe Obi will do it. They are not looking at the base. They are not looking at that.
He will not do,
it's a shame.
He will do nada. People should stop lying to themselves. People should start thinking about the future of their kids right now. Not you anymore. Start thinking about the future of the kids of Nigeria. People are suffering. We are now presenting a future that is not clear to anybody. It's not going to be clear for everybody. And create a future to that way. What kind of thing is this? I will claim we are educated.
And they are doing it with confidence. They are promising them the future they know that doesn't exist. They are doing that with confidence.
I keep asking people, what is the real definition of being educated for Nigerians? I want to know. I'm educated. What is the Nigerian definition for it? I don't know what it is anymore. Baba, I don't know what it is. People who claim to do, maybe because we don't do a lot of research in that country. That's why we are in this point. Because Tabashi researches, I'm a mama with a bad deal. I already booked a bad deal. We are under. I keep telling people, I have no problem with it. Show is a representative. He wants something we want. But there can never be a Nigerian. See, we and all these people, we are different. Culturally, we are different. I mean,
and I don't know why people are scared. Some are even saying that Jonathan is coming to come and implement the 2014 or 2004 what's it called national conference. He's coming to come and implement new. I said, Baba, Ijo will suffer no they tire you.
They should stop lying to us. Oh, we know that all these are lies. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Possible. Forget it. Forget it. People should go back. I told somebody, I said, you know what? He said, okay, what is the solution? I said, okay, we know the solution. But you know what? A lot of Nigerians still don't know the problem they have. That's why they don't have the solution to it. We always claim we know our problem. We still don't know what our problem is. The day we realize most people, if the day they realize what their problem is, that's the day they will know what solution to give to it.
You get that?
A lot of Nigerians still don't know what the problem is. They still don't know. They still don't know. They think the only thing they just let me be educated, let me have a PhD, let me have a HND. You think that is what is going to make you have a good life in Nigeria? No,
that's not the only thing.
That is not. You have to go back to basics. Go back to where you're from. You are Yoruba. You're a Biafran. Go back to your roots. Go back to your roots and ask questions. Ask questions about your roots.
Yes.
That is it, Baba.
And at the same time, when you know better, you have to also do better.
Exactly, Baba. Exactly. That's what I'm going through. Exactly, Baba. People only broke anymore. Our Tinubu is only to Yoruba land.
So má jẹ́ kí anybody rí ẹ kó sọ pé torí ó support Tinubu traitor ní ẹ òun ṣọmọ Yorùbá gidi téèyàn bá sọrú ẹ̀ fún ẹ sọ fún pé kó má repeat ẹ because ó ń try láti insult ẹni. So don't ever try and talk to me like that. Don't tag me with Tinubu. Mi ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú ambition ẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ ní ambition ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe pẹ̀lú Yorùbá téèyàn bá ti ń sọ yẹn fún ẹ you tell them please don't insult me. I take all joke. Don't ever try to say because I don't support Tinubu, then I am somebody against Yoruba. Don't insult me. Say that boldly.
But Baba, I keep telling people, and they make me sound like I'm stupid. But this Yoruba nation you're asking. I said, okay, you're asking me this Yoruba nation I'm asking for is not what. Tell me, what has Nigeria done for you and your family? You to the body. What has Nigeria done for you? Nothing. You've achieved nothing. Nothing.
Nigeria is a rent-seeking place, so they take from you anyway. So yeah.
In fact, let me just let other people come in.
Thanks,
in fact, I'm very hungry. I won't lie, but I just have to like. I think we keep.
It's good to hear from you. I mean, we keep going. We'll keep moving. They may say we are slow, but we are steady.
Yeah.
Tunde?
Yeah, and I want to say hello to my comrades as well. My lovely comrades. Keep good.
They are hearing you.
Your good work. I love you guys, man. Take care, guys.
Take care, man. Take care, too. So that's Tunde from South Africa. Everyone who knows Tunde is just saying hi to you there. I have another caller on the line, and this time around, I have... hello.
Hello, Maiyegun International.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Yomi.
How are you, sir?
Kale.
Eku, Dede Aziko. You are on, sir?
Well.
Everybody one there, we thank God. Bow on the family and everybody as well.
Good
one.
Tinubu ti di green light àbí red light ni màá pè fún.
Any light ṣá ó ṣàmọ̀ pé iná yẹn ò clear ọkàn yẹn ò clear dáadáa mọ́ oyè yín wiper yẹn ò nú dáadáa mọ́.
Kò clear mọ́. I'm telling you. In fact, it's only funny àwọn àgbààgbà àwọn politician ilẹ̀ Yorùbá wọn ti bá àkọjẹ́ jìnnà.
Honestly.
Àná sọ àti gbogbo wàhálà kan wà nítorí lọ gbé Jonathan jà mí ìbílẹ̀ pé Jonathan tún lè sọ fún òun fẹ́ máa rú lòdì.
Ẹ sà ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ believe mọ́ sà ẹ mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń pray mo ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé kí Ọlọ́run jọ kó má jó òótọ́ as in wọn kò yẹ kó yẹ wọn ní direct anything o but wọ́n ń pray sọ Ọlọ́run pé Ọlọ́run jọ má yẹ kó jó kí Jonathan ṣàkóso pé irọ́ kì í ṣe mi but better get it dára dá ètò ẹ prepare.
Lọ́nà tí kò kàn tó mọ̀ kà lọ́sàn-án Sahara reporter ó ti sọ wọ́n sọ bọ́sẹ̀ sí bó ti rán àwọn èèyàn 200 million ló sẹ́ǹdì yẹn kó bá wọn kàn sọ̀nà. Sahara reporter to bring everything out mọ̀ kà lọ́sàn-án yìí.
Ṣòwòrẹ́ ti sọ fún wa lórí platform láti last year ní Ṣòwòrẹ́ ti sọ nígbà tó kọ́kọ́ drop ẹ̀ mo ní show yeah it may sound somehow to you that's the plan. And though their plan keep changing, but don't rule it out. They are bringing Jonathan back. Ṣé ló dàgbà tẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ aṣiwèrè ń gbà yẹn ni ẹ wá wò wá ń sìn yín àwọn èèyàn ń gbàdúrà pé kó má rí bẹ́ẹ̀ báyìí sìn ni pé ìwọ lọ́hùn jọ má yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ bó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Bó o tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ di candidate wọn ṣe ń gbọ́ bí o tiẹ̀ dẹ̀ di candidate wọn ta ló ever imagine ẹ̀ ipe Jonathan máa di member APC ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ rò láti bẹ̀ yẹn.
Ìyá ìkọ́tún ànátọ̀ sọ́ọ̀ mo kàn ń rò pé APC from PDP to Jonathan.
Láti bò síbò.
Ó ga ọ̀. Wọ́n ti gbá Tinubu sẹ́gbẹ́ kan finally. Ti gbá sẹ́gbẹ́ kan finally.
Ẹni tí ò bá ti rí o tí ì rí for one time.
Jẹ́ kí ni Ọ̀ṣínbàjò náà ní ìsìnkú àwọn abẹ́ wọn play really dangerous game. Àwọn náà pé Ọ̀ṣínbàjò kó wá tó lọ
contest. Àwọn lọ ní Kámúsùn lọ jáde. Àwọn ní kí Bánkọ́lé lọ jáde àwọn lọ ní kí Bákàrè jáde ó ti yé yín àwọn Bísí Àkàndé rò pé bóyá táwọn bá tiẹ̀ pé gbogbo wọn jọ àwọn Bísí Àkàndé rò pé táwọn bá pé gbogbo wọn jọ tó bá fi ẹnu àgbà sọ pé ṣèbí ìkan náà ní gbogbo yín ó yé yín ẹja bára wa sọ̀rọ̀ ó yé yín sìn sọ pé Tinubu lélẹ̀ ẹja bá àkẹ́ nígbà táwọn èèyàn dé sí mítìn yẹn àwọn ọ̀ṣọ́ba gbogbo wọn ọ̀tọ̀ ẹnu tó ń la ẹnu sọ pé ẹ step down wọn kọ̀ dẹ̀ kí wọn ni.
Òrojú gbogbo bó ṣe lè ojú gbogbo wọn lè wá sí mítìn yẹn ni. ojú gbọ́n lè wá sí mítì rẹ̀ ní orí báyọ̀ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá gan ṣe kí Tinubu gbọ́n fún ni ó kọ̀ kọjá ní tiẹ̀.
sẹ́yìn tó sì ń tán rẹ̀ ló ń tán rẹ̀ aṣojú wa. tó bá jẹ́ energy yẹn láti jẹ́ ọjọ́ yìí tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n really channel ẹ̀ tó yẹ ṣe AC ẹ̀ ní wọn látòrí AD sórí AC sórí ACN tó bá yẹ pé indeed core value Yorùbá ló represent ni honestly speaking irú àwọ̀ kan wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́jọ́ tèmi yìí ó ti yé yín tó máa sọ pé Tinubu nísìnyí báyìí pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe yìí o ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yá ó yẹ jalogba Yorùbá nation bọ́ nísìnyí wọ́n ti ṣu sílé wọ́n ti ṣu sáwo wọ́n fẹ́ padà wálé nsìn ilé ọ̀hún náà la fẹ́ wo ibi tó fẹ́ dé sí yẹn.
ọdún náà máa padà wálé.
nà àwọn ibi tó máa dé sí.
àmọ́ ibi tó fẹ́ dé sí ilé tó padà wá bọ̀
Èkó
ló máa padà wá sílé. ọ̀gá o èyí dangerous game náà èyí dangerous game.
èyí tó o bá ti pa ṣó ń lọ́kì ìyẹn ní Ìjẹ̀bú sọ pé kó o bọ́ náà ṣó lọ́kì.
ọ̀rọ̀ máa ló tó aṣẹ ní ìsìn màlẹ́fíà àti ìpè tó máa tán fa yẹn. wọ́n fẹ́ tó mọ̀ nǹkan táwọn arábí fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ bọ́ọ̀sì bọ̀ sí sẹ́ńtà wọ́n máa bọ́ọ̀sì wọn sí sẹ́ńtà
kan to strike
nǹkan tó máa jẹ lọ́wọ́ máa fọ́n lẹ́yìn
kọ̀ọ̀kan retaliate ní civil war a lot wà in the pipeline and you know one thing sir I am no longer going to be part of those that will say something is impossible anymore. Don't join them in this Nigeria everything is possible.
No, everything is possible now. Everything is possible now. Everything is possible now. So the way they are going now, they are going to bust all these Southeast politicians into the center. Wọ́n wá surround wọn. Èyí tó bá mí ẹlẹ́bàá wọ́n máa mú balẹ̀. Wọ́n máa mú balẹ̀ ni. Ẹ wo brother mi, just as you.
At least about our voices. So thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Can you nice night? Yeah.
Just to continue the good work. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you, Stu, for your time. So I have another caller. Hello there. Hopefully, the network will connect. Can you hear me? And that is a call from Nigeria anyway, but unfortunately the network is not getting us connected. So I'm going to take another one. Hello.
Maiyegun, the general.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, Maiyegun. I'm fine. And you?
I'm very well. Good to hear from you again.
Hello. How is Agbeke?
Agbeke wà ńbẹ̀, ó ti ń fi dòdòdòdò báyìí sìn. But yeah, ó ṣì wà ńbẹ̀.
Àsọ̀kalẹ̀ àǹfààní lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Àmín. Thank you, sir.
Ẹ má gbàgbé, ẹ má gbàlejò ní Glasgow.
Ó di June. Oṣù tó ń bọ̀ dẹ̀ ni o. But nígbà tí Yéwándé bá dé tó bá wa láyọ̀ tá gbóhùn yá tá gbóhùn ọmọ àmà àmújọ yẹn guarantee honestly.
Èmi díẹ̀ ti sọ fún ìyàwó mi lẹ̀.
Kíkọ́ máa prepare.
Ó ti sọ fún ìyàwó mi lẹ̀. Pé àmà travel ó ń lọ sí
4 hours kúkú ni láti London tẹ bá wọ train 4 hours ni tẹ máa fi débí so ara wa dẹ̀ gbàlejò Glasgow you are welcome ni.
Yeah. So lágbára Ọlọ́run àjọ máa péjú ṣe.
Àmín. Thank you, sir.
So mo kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa ní orí Temple of Truth. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa pátápátá ni mo kí. Maiyegun, ṣe rí i pé àwọn èèyàn èmi ò mọ nǹkan tí ó ń ṣe ọpọlọ àwọn èèyàn wa míì tí wọn ò tí ì jí o. Ẹ wo nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí Nàìjíríà ló lé mi débi tí mo wà yìí. Nígbà tí mo wà pẹ̀lú Lagos State Council for Art and Culture 1986 ni mo ti ń represent Nàìjíríà. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yé. Now ngbà tó wá yá tí bàbá Ògúndé fọ́ọ̀mù national troop abẹ́ bàbá Ògúndé mo ti wá kọ́ṣẹ́ fully. Ẹ lè believe wípé Nàìjíríà yẹn wọ́n ń pa ògo ni wọn kì í jí ògo. A lọ represent Nàìjíríà ní Japan ibẹ̀ ni wàhálà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Instead extra code tí wọ́n máa ń san fún àwa tí a bá travel láti lọ represent Nàìjíríà láwa tá a ti ń win Golden Gong láti 1986 fún Nàìjíríà a wá lọ extra code tó yẹ kán san fún wa $130 lówó tó yẹ ká máa gbà ní extra code a day. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wá fi owó yẹn wọ́n wá fi ń san $30 fún wa every day. Wọ́n gé $100 orí ẹ̀ wọ́n gé sọ́wọ́.
Látàyé ìgbà yẹn.
Àwa padà dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa padà dé Nàìjíríà. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí nígbà tí a padà dé Nàìjíríà ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan George Ford lórúkọ ẹ̀ ó ṣiṣẹ́ ní Ministry of Information and Culture. Òun ló lọ àpárá ló bá mi dá wípé ọmọ máa change mọ́tò ẹ̀rí gbá kan àwo kan ni mo ní kí ni kò máa sówó ń bẹ̀ ló lọ gbé fáìlì jáde láti ọ́fíìsì mínísítà. Oyova Ire ni mínísítà tó wà lórí oyè gbà yẹn. Ni mo wá rí kinní yẹn bá ṣe kọ petition yẹn. Ẹ lè mọ̀ pé petition yẹn òun náà fi lé wa kúrò national troop dọ́là.
Ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n lé lọ tó fi ministry.
Gbogbo àwa pioneer national troop of Nigeria tí bàbá Ògúndé tó train gbogbo most wa ni wọ́n lé dànù. Àwọn tó jẹ́ traitors nínú wa àwọn ni wọ́n retain. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà wọ́n bà national troop yẹn jẹ́ dèmí ni. Ẹ wá sọ ǹjẹ́ mọ ẹni tó head national troop yẹn gbà yẹn lẹ́yìn tí bàbá Ògúndé kú. Báyọ̀ Odùnẹ́yẹ lórúkọ ẹ̀ ń jẹ́. A whole lecturer university ní ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú ni o. Àní á tún máa sọ proudly wípé òun hate Yorùbá. Òun hate Yorùbá. Ó get rid gbogbo àwọn àtàjẹ́ Yorùbá nínú troop yẹn dànù ni o. Kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà yẹn ń pa ògo ni. Má nǹkan tán fi ṣe gbákejì ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn Ahmed Yerima. Má yẹn ó máa fi ojú. Ó fi ojú wa hàn máa bó o. So gbogbo kinní yẹn ó ti gbin oró sí mi níkùn against ìlú burúkú tó ń pè Nàìjíríà yẹn. Problem yẹn ló lé irú wa yìí dé England ń bí báyìí because ẹ béèrè pé èlò ni wọ́n fún wa ńgbà tán máa lé wa jáde kó national troop báyìí. Wọ́n fún wa ní 10,000 naira. You see? So therefore, I don't know what is wrong with our people. Tó jẹ́ wípé orí wọn ò tí ì pé tọ́yìn ń pariwo wọ́n Nàìjíríà. Ó dẹ̀ pa ògo wọn. Ẹ wò Maiyegun, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n gba táìmù yẹn jẹ́ tí ẹ jáde.
Yìí mo bet yìí pé àìmọye thousands of èèyàn ló ní similar experience, just same one like yours, sir. And this is one of the reasons why so many people don't know why it's easier to, to discuss Yoruba nation with so many people and they agree because Nigeria has taught them so bad and terrible experiences to just way they can't live with it anymore. Baba, thank you so much for sharing.
Many of us. Yes, many of us are focusing abroad to be straight. Èyí tí ò lè travel nù wa, ìmí ti kú dànù, àìmọye nù wa ló ti kú dànù nílé. Tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kàn fall sick lásán ni o náà rí good health care, wọ́n dẹ̀ kú dànù. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, àwọn tó ti kú nínú àwọn national troopers ń sìn, wọ́n ti lé ní 40. Tí wọ́n ti kú dànù. Ẹ wò Maiyegun, ẹ jẹ́ kí n pẹ́lú mi láyé.
Kenny, nice night, yeah. So let me take another call. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun. Good evening. This is Obasa from Ireland.
Did you say Obasa from Ireland?
Yes, my brother.
Amazing, sir. How are you today, sir?
Yeah. Today is fine. We thank God.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now you are live. Yes, everybody can hear you, sir. Go on.
Yes, thank you very much. This is very important again. Maiyegun, I will beg of you, please, after this very comment, at least if you can be hearing it for other people to hear it. Because as I said last time,
okay, yeah, you
as
are
I
right.
said last time,
I remember
we are
you
going
did say
to
something like that. Yeah, go on, sir. Go on.
Yes, as I said last time,
go on.
I want every Yoruba to get ready and get anything they can get to protect themselves.
Okay.
Biafra should get ready and get anything to protect themselves. Middle Belt, the same thing. They have to protect their border. This is going to happen. Like the way they don't believe it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You see, as I said before, Oduduwa is here, Biafra is here, Middle Belt is here, and nothing can change it.
No.
But I want everyone to understand one thing, that the power is in their hands.
It is.
This time is not somebody going behind you taking money. No. How we are going to do it, as I said before, we are going to burn every voter's card in our possession. And every membership card to any party. And we are going to tell them enough.
That's right.
We don't want that anymore.
Yes.
And after this, we are going to do it publicly. If it is setting up a tire on the middle of the anywhere, any junction, provided, please, they should not get themselves burned.
No.
But just the membership card and the voter's card.
Yes.
They should use it to touch all over their head and say, it is not my head they will kill this time.
No. And
they will dump it inside that fire. And the fire will burn it. At the end of that, we will make another announcement, the next step to take, and we will be in our nation. That is just it. The only thing that is holding Nigeria is this party.
Yes.
Party.
Yes.
Party. We have to dissolve unless anything to do with election. We want to dissolve everything. We want our South to get ready. Niger Delta, whatever you haven't got before, go and get it and get ready. Also, our brothers and sisters in Yoruba land to get ready as well. Anything to protect yourself and your family. And the middle belt, make sure your border is locked and throw away the key. Make sure your boys, they are all fortified. Because when this happens, we are going to ask the North to go back to their land. Let them send our people back. We are okay to receive them, provided they did not touch the hair of their head. Let them send our people back to us. But whenever the advice we have for our people, when you are coming back, if you have a house there, just get the paper of your house, the paper of your business, the worth of your business and everything. Bring them back home. We will know what to do when you come back home to us. And we will also advise the North as they are going, they should as well take the paper of their whatever property they have in our site. Let them take it back to their... Later on, we always settle ourselves, because the way things is now, we all have to go to our region so that to see if we are going to continue the marriage.
Or not.
Nothing is holding us together. Nothing at all. The only thing that is holding Nigeria now is just that party card and the voter card. Once that got born, they can't force anybody to vote. They cannot. And they have to send our army back to us. I know definitely Boko Haram have killed. They have used Boko Haram in the army uniform to kill many of them. We know they have been killing the Statana. We know they have been killing the Middle Belt. We know they have been killing people. We know. But let them send the remaining one back to us. Also, those ones they put in the underground cell, let them send them all back to us. We will receive them. If they want peace, we will give them peace. But if they want it, and we bet Fulani, they want it raw. They want it raw. We bet them. They are the one that will run away from Nigeria. That will be the end of them. But if they want peace, they have to send our people back to us. And when every Nigeria to think about this, nobody is going behind you to take money from any politician. No. You have the right over your voter's card. You will go to any nearby junction. Make sure your friend is videoing you, and you are videoing your friend. Bond it. Let everybody see you bond it. Everyone, let the internet go viral. For everyone bonding their voter's card and their membership card, and relax them. And relax the party. They are all evil. They have done enough. We Nigeria will become nothing in the eyes of the world. Anywhere we go, we have nothing. They are now using us like a slave. And don't you know what is happening? Our female women go to Dubai, then to prostitute them. Don't just prostitute now. Dubai men put in their mouth for $10,000. Do you know what that is? They are destroying. The Fulani have destroyed us. They have destroyed us. We know when this happens, those who have house in Dubai, they should go to their Dubai house and live. But we want to make sure our home is safe and secure. And that is what we must do. I am telling the whole world now to know we are going to do this. Everyone, get ready. When we say go out, burn your voter card, go to any nearby fireplace and burn your voter card. Record it, so that they will see it and post it to internet, so that they will see it, no one will see it. That will be the end of them. That will be the end of them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Maiyegun, please, I want this to be heard all the time. Thank you.
It's a pleasure hearing from you, and that's why I have to let you let everything out. I can tell you have had them all bottled up to this level, sir. And if I don't let them out, I mean, it's going to be so unfair. So thank you very much for your time. I am going to take my last call. This is going to be my last call tonight. After this, we're going to see some other time after tonight. Hello, sir.
Twale.
Oh, yeah, what to do? Sherry, Zazu.
You go Wale, Baba.
Yeah, they go Wale, Baba.
Zazu.
Standard T, senior. How you doing, Baba?
Baba. This is Baba. This is not Tinubu. Your pop.
As you are.
Yeah. You see, it's actually so saddening that a whole good luck with all his level of education can be fooled around by a malam that does not even have the certificate of secondary school.
I mean, drop out, drop out, may God, Baba.
You see, I just sat back and I wonder with the whole education level of the West. All right, let me say with the
Southwest or the entire South.
Look at a professor. Look at that educated, and we are being ruled, being fooled by malam. People that are not even supposed to be. They cannot even stand us. Now they are lost over us, and we again we not so attack with our level of education. At not some more. Imagine go Jonathan now. He has no sense. What I don't think, I don't think that anything. Only nobody is pregnant to go to gbogbo wọn máa parun ni. Gbogbo wọn máa pa. Ilé tí bàbá sọ pé òun padà bọ̀ lé tó bá ti nà òun, ilé wo ló ń padà bọ̀?
Ilé ibo ló ń bọ̀, kọ́tà ń béèrè nìyẹn. Ilé ibo ló ń bọ̀ gangan, which house ló ń plan láti máa bọ̀? Ilé tí wọ́n ti jí táwọn ti sàwọn yẹn wá di refugee, which one exactly? Ẹ jẹ́ á béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Is it because the other day I keep wondering like, who made all these people so Yoruba elders or Southwest elders? Tell us some of the elders. John one people to one the elder. These are guys that just deceive people, get to power, and now brandishing themselves as elders. Elders of where? Elders of where? You see, well, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that our educational level in the Southwest is weak. I tell you the truth. If somebody like MC Oluomo can be heading the whole of Lagos State transportation system and rest of it, and making billions of naira and squandering it and somebody will go road there go school that here looking at local. You see people here in America, you see people here in UK, in Europe and everything, professors, doctors, this and that, and people want to start them. Killing you go school that local. Eh? This thing is so annoying. It's so annoying. Àwọn mala tó yẹ pé àwọn mala ló wá ń rú gbogbo wells wa gbogbo ọkọ̀ sọ́wọ́ wọ́n ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n ẹni NNPC gbogbo tó jáde gan láti NNPC gan wọn láàkáǹtì fún. Everything is just a baba. Well,
it's a sorry case. It's always a sorry case, and it's all left for those. Baba, thank you very much for tonight.
Right.
You are my last caller, and because of our time, I am going to have to shift this to tomorrow, where other people wants to probably say one or two things as well. You can join me tomorrow and say that. Mind you, see, if you are that individual who sent me a message on my own direct line, because you've tried to call in. I know you are still watching me, okay? You've tried to call in, but you've, it's my personal number. I don't take it as part of my program and all that. And you also sent me a message on the WhatsApp. I got that. I just want to tell you that I got your message. And your effort is to try and call in and tell us that Jonathan is not joining APC. In fact, Jonathan is not their candidate. I got your message. And your message, you said, Amechi is going to be the candidate and all of that. Listen, your information is also correct. Every information as it is right now is correct. But the one you don't get right is to think that Jonathan is not in APC. He's already there. And you can say he's not joining because he wants to be their president, but is he part of them now or not? Yeah. But again, I really do wish, kind of wish that you were able to call in so we can have this as a chat. But at the same time, I want you to know that I got your message, okay? Don't think all that effort was a waste. I just grabbed my second phone there and I found your message there. But again, I may have a chance of hearing from you directly again when the line is open again, okay? My time is up. I want to say thank you to every one of you who spent your time with me tonight, okay? So the bottom line is this: don't fight or don't die in their war, okay? This whole thing is like a script. And as it is going to be playing itself out, all right? So the bottom line is that those who sold Bokwari to the Yorubas in 2015, with the expectation that after Bokwari, they would then gain power and control Nigeria. Tinubu and gang, I mean, right? So they are all coming back home empty-handed. And when they get back home empty-handed, yeah, we, the Yorubas, who never agree or ever believe in their lies and all of those things that they told our people, and who continue to stand out and call them out for who they are. People like us, around that time, we will be what? We will be able to tell people and say, listen, he failed in deceiving us. He deceived you. Now he's come back empty-handed. Why would you listen to somebody like that anymore? The mystification of Tinubu will be completed by those he call his friends. But we as Yorubas, yeah, we had a reason for never believing in their charade or their lies. And it's about time for you to do same, okay? So that is why you can now see that what brought them or what made them to drag Yorubas into an agreeing arrangement with Bokwari, the jihadists, was never in the interest of the Yoruba people. It's made us poorer. It's made us vulnerable, unsafe. It's destroyed our economy. And in fact, it's made us worse off. Now, Tinubu cannot come back then when he's going to get burnt from the same people he dragged us to join, right? Somehow, he will not come back and gain our pity. He will never come back and gain our sympathy or support in any way. So when you finally figure this out, yeah, you are going to join us and realize that yeah, they've outlived their relevance. These guys are completely off with no new ideas. They are done for. It will be a shame if you continue to believe and listen to people who can't even make any sensible things out of their own existence anymore. They've outlived their relevance, like I said. Don't fight or die in their war. Yoruba nation is real, and it only requires you joining us in making this even realer. So what are you waiting for? Again, we will continue doing this, getting ourselves enlightened, awareness up and down, and a day is coming when this whole house comes falling. You will have to take a cover at the place you currently feel like you don't need, and that will be the Yoruba sovereign nation. That is your right. That is who you are. How do you make that happen? You have to join us. There's nowhere Tinubu is going. Don't waste your energy anymore. You can divert that energy to us now. We can make a difference, a huge one. Join us. So thank you very much, everybody who joined me tonight. My friends all over the place, thank you. Those who share the broadcast, those new people who just subscribed, thank you. My members, those who actually pay to watch Maiyegun every month, I want to say thank you to you. And to all those, my callers, again, a segment is never completed without callers. And then the commenters regularly, those who make this fun to read about. I'm going to say thank you to all of you. Now, this is another night. Until we meet again, stay safe and don't forget, check it. Have you dropped your offerings? Have you liked this video? Have you shared it? Have you subscribed? These are just the regular questions. You can ask yourself as well when we come to the end of the program. We always ask from the start of the program. So I enjoyed myself tonight. I hope you did. I'll see you some other time. Stay safe and good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádùn yẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Tí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.